Breaking news. Vladimir Putin warns vengeance as NATO ally deploys 60,000 troops to Ukraine. According to French Ground Forces Chief General Pierre Schill, France could send 20,000 soldiers to back Ukraine's military operation in under 30 days. A major NATO member has hinted that its forces are prepared to step in and deter Vladimir Putin from launching additional strikes by intervening in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. On Tuesday, French Ground Forces Chief General Pierre Schill voiced his country's readiness to deploy ground troops to Ukraine in an opinion piece. According to Schill's article in Le Monde, French forces are prepared to face the harshest engagements and were prepared to deter any attack on France if needed. He made the bold claim that France could send 20,000 soldiers to back the Ukrainian military within 30 days. Counting other allies stationed with the French might bring that figure up to 60,000. Be ready for conflict if you desire peace, he wrote. A multiplicity of crisis origins poses the threat of escalating or prolonging the situation. Putin has vowed severe reprisal, while French President Emmanuel Macron has been considering sending French forces to Ukraine as of late. He suggested that some NATO nations consider sending partner forces to Ukraine for training and advise purposes instead of combat troops. Despite the interest of Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia in completing the mission, major nations like Germany and the United States have voiced their strong disapproval. Russian officials have threatened vengeance and a major escalation in the two-year conflict with Ukraine in response to reports of NATO involvement in the country. It will so become a legitimate priority target for attacks by the Russian armed forces, stated Sergei Naryshkin, head of the Foreign Intelligence Service. It will meet the same destiny as every Frenchman who has ever dared to go armed into the Russian realm because of this. Members of the French administration have discussed sending troops to Ukraine, but so far, neither France nor any of the other NATO members have made any plans to do so. Russian forces have been allegedly dropping around 200 bombs on the Sumy region in northeastern Ukraine this month alone, prompting Volodymyr Zelensky to denounce what he called Russia's continuous bombardment on the region. Sumy authorities reported 30 shelling incidents during the day on Tuesday, prompting civilian evacuations due to the unrelenting Russian bombing. Russian aircraft have dropped around 200 guided bombs on the Sumy region's settlements since the beginning of the month, according to Zelensky. Hometowns, urban areas, and public works. Russia and Ukraine have reported escalating border strikes in the Belgorod region, leading to evacuations on both sides. Ukrainian intelligence sources have reported that early on Wednesday, when both sides continue to shell each other, drones operated by the GUR military intelligence agency struck the Ingles air base located deep inside Russian territory. This facility is the primary residence of Russia's long-range strategic bomber force, and Kyiv is currently evaluating the extent of the damage. Near the city of Ingles, Ukrainian drones were shot down, according to the governor of the Saratov area, where the base is located. However, he did not mention any damage. On Wednesday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called on world leaders to reaffirm a rules-based international order by rejecting Russia's aggressive actions. Following his country's 2022 invasion by Russia, Zelensky spoke via video at a South Korean-hosted international conference, stating that many countries and areas would gain from the return of the global rule of law. Together we have to make the force that has gone insane come back to the rules, and make the rules work again, he said at the Summit for Democracy, an initiative of U.S. President Joe Biden's that sought to examine methods to stem the erosion of rights and freedoms and the democratic backsliding.